This video is going to show you how to take some data that you've figured out or calculated and put it into some kind of visual representation. So I've calculated the average amount people liked refraction given what their level of video game play was, and I'd like to put this data here into some kind of graph. So I'm going to start by clicking here and highlighting the data that I want to go into the graph. Then I'll go to Insert and Chart, and then I get to pick the type of chart that I want to use. And so we have a lot of different options, but I'm going to choose a column chart, and right now I have two columns here, and I need the first column to be my labels. So I'm going to click this box that says Use Column D as Labels. And so now this is my graph over here. That looks good, so I'm going to click Insert. And now I'm going to do a little editing this graph. So I'm going to move it around here just a little bit so I can see my data if I want to above it. And first off, I'm going to change the scale here. So I'm going to make the scale go, instead of from 2.5 to 4.5, from 0 to 5, because which I guess it doesn't go all the way up to the 5, because we have a possibility to like refraction from a 0 all the way up to a 5. And I'm going to make the title amount of video game play versus liking refraction. Maybe you can come up with a better title than that. And I don't really think that this thing over here is necessary, so I'm going to click on that, and can I delete it? If I right click on it, then I can clear the legend. And then I need some labels on these axes here to tell me what these are. And so I'll right click on the graph, and where it says axes, I'll go to the horizontal axis title, and now I can type in the axis title. This is amount of video game play, and then I press enter, and I'll click over here to get back, and then I'll right click and I'll go to axes and the left vertical axis title, and this is the amount level of refraction enjoyment, maybe. That could maybe have a better title. And then if I want to make the graph look cool, I can click here and I can change the color. Maybe I want it to be green. Oh, maybe I want it to be neon green because that's awesome. Maybe I want to change the color of this font up here so that it's red. Maybe I want to change down here so that this is blue, and I can make it bold so it's a little easier to read. And over here I can change this, let's say, to purple. You could use whatever colors you want to do. And I can even make the fill in the background some kind of a color if I want. So I clicked here and then I was able to do that. And then you can change the how opaque the background is, and right now it's at 100%. I can make it go a little bit lighter. Doesn't look very nice. There we go. And so now I've created my graph.